Hello friends! Thank you so much for clicking on this video. You're probably wondering what in the world is a midlife makeover. Well, my name is Melissa and welcome to my brand new channel, Melissa's Midlife Makeover. I am going to be 58 pretty soon, so I guess that makes me a little bit more than midlife, but I just figure that by the time I get really old, there's going to be a lot of new discoveries in longevity, and I'm probably going to be living till I'm 200, which means I'm a spring chicken right now. So anyway, again, thank you for clicking on this video. I know that there's so much out there competing for your interest and your time. So it means a lot to me that you would click on my video and find out more about what's going on here. I thought it would be interesting to document this journey that I'm going on. I'm kind of calling it Project 59 because I want to be in a completely different area in my life by the time I turn 59 in a year from now. I just want everything to be different, and I think that I have built a strong enough foundation where I am now that it will support all of these changes that I am currently making in my life. And I thought, what if I'm already documenting it, videos for myself, why not just share it with everybody else? Because I can't be the only one who's going through this. I can't be the only menopausal or premenopausal woman who wants to make some big changes in her life. And so maybe some of the things that I am going through, some of the things that I've learned, what works, what doesn't work, maybe they'll also work for you too. So I'm just putting these videos up here, and I hope you find them valuable and you find something interesting in them. I'm going to be talking a lot about career and starting a career in your later life. I mean, I don't really feel like I'm in my later life. My 58th birthday is coming up, but I don't really feel any differently than I was when I was in my 20s. And I just feel like this is the time. This is the time in my life when I'm really going to shine. I don't have anything holding me back. I can shoot for the stars and see where I go. And it's also a little bit of an experiment to see if this works, if my crazy wild ideas are going to work. And I hope they are. I hope they work. I really hope they work. I'm Aquarius sun, but I'm a Sagittarius rising, which means I get bored easily. I need adventure in my life, and I just want to go. Usually without thinking, I will just go off and do crazy things. That's why my husband, thank goodness, is a grounded individual, and he helps me come back to the ground, come back to earth. However, I feel like I'm at a point in my life where there's just so much great, wonderful, exciting, adventurous things that I want to do, and it's now or never. Before I get too old to be able to do the things I want to do, I want to do them now. I want to experience them now. And one of the things, of course, is traveling the world. I wanted to do that since I was a little tiny kid, and I am going to be making a concerted effort to make that come true by the end of the year. I'm hoping that we'll be able to go off on our adventure by November of this year. And so we have a lot of things to do, and I'm going to be sharing this whole journey with you. But it's not just the physical logistics of what is it going to take to travel the world. It's also health. I have about 120 pounds that I would like to lose, which will make it so much easier to make it through airports and to do all the hiking and walking that I want to do. I want to visit temples all around the world. I want to visit sacred sites all around the world. And a lot, if not all or most of these areas, require a lot of walking and maybe even some hiking. And that is something that I will not compromise on. So I really need to get in shape. So I am going to be taking you along on this journey of nutrition and exercise and what it's working for me and what's not working. Um, if I have to do any pivots, any new discoveries that I make, any new information that I come across, I'll be sharing it with you guys too. So maybe you're also on a weight loss journey, and I would love, love, love to be able to share that with you and to really build up a community of like-minded individuals who are going through their own midlife makeover journey. I'm also going to be talking about career and kind of starting a career in my late 50s. Um, it's probably been about 6 or 7 years ago now. I wrote and self-published 3 novels, fantasy novels, and I didn't really know what I was doing. Those were my first books. And I've gotten so much better now. I've gotten so much better over the years, and they're just not up to my standards. So a couple of years ago, I decided to take them all down. I was wide, which means I sold them all over Amazon, Apple, Kobo, Barnes and Noble, and a whole bunch of other places. I've sold books overseas even. Um, but I took them all down because I was planning on rewriting them, and that just never happened. I have so many new ideas, and I just felt like I don't want to get stuck in that old energy. Now, will I rewrite them in the future? It could, maybe. I had already started on that third book in the series. Well, I guess it was the fourth book in the series, and I really liked how that was going. I had learned a lot about writing and characters and setting and all that, so I really liked how that was going, and I hated to just abandon it, but I have too many other projects that I'm working on right now or that I want to work on in the future. So maybe I'll come back to it, but maybe not. But anyway, I haven't been doing anything with my writing for several years, so I'm kind of starting from scratch. And these will be this new series that I hope to write and publish this year. I guess they'll be like my debut novels because I don't have any up right now. So, uh, like I said, I've learned a lot. And I've gotten a lot more practice, so I'm a much better writer. So I think this is going to go much better. But I'm starting this career from scratch in my late 50s. I'm also starting this YouTube channel and trying to learn YouTube. And eventually I'm going to have to try to learn how to edit videos, which everybody who knows me knows that I am a technophobe. It's hard for me to do email, y'all. So, so editing videos is going to be like, I don't know how I'm going to do it. However, I was reading an article. I can't even remember where it was, but it did come from YouTube, and YouTube said that the new trend is just raw, unedited videos. Everybody seems to be liking those, and I'm like, oh, thank goodness, I'm finally ahead on the curve once in my life. I guess to prove that you're not AI, which that would be weird if anybody made an AI of me. So I'll be talking about health and fitness and exercise and nutrition and my career, writing, how YouTube is going. I also am really, really interested in yoga and meditation. I've been doing meditation for the last daily for the last 10 years. The last year I've been doing yoga on and off, and I absolutely love it. And I hope in the future, maybe maybe before we leave and go off on our worldwide adventures, I would love to be able to get certified as a yoga instructor and a meditation instructor. So maybe that will also be a part of a new career. Um, and finance, because that's a big thing. We're way too early to be able to retire. We still have another 9 years before my husband can start getting Social Security, and who knows if it's even going to be around by then. So I'm going to be learning about investing and um, particularly what interests me is investing in foreign countries, investing in real estate in foreign countries. I would really love to be able to buy a condo, or depending on how cheap we can get it, a couple of condos in other countries and have that as part, rent them out and have that as part of our income. So I've got a lot to learn this year, and I will be taking you along with me and showing you what I'm learning and building a community here on YouTube. And maybe we can give each other ideas and help each other learn and grow and share your experiences also, because it's important to me that I build this community with other people who are going through the same things, or maybe have some of the same uh, dreams that I have. And I would really like to be a part of a community like that. And I'll also be talking about my future and my future plans and what's going on. I really love Thailand. I really, really want to go to Thailand. All of Southeast Asia. I want to travel all over the place. I want to go to temples and just experience that calm and beauty and majesty. I know when I get there, when I finally get there, when I'm finally traveling the world, I'm just gonna have, tears streaming down my face that I can't believe I'm here. I can't believe I'm actually doing this, because for so long, I mean, I've been wanting to do this as a tiny child. I've been wanting to do this, and it's always been like, oh yeah, right, okay, if I ever win the lottery, or oh yeah, all right. I guess if I ever, lose all this weight, finally I'll be able to, I don't know, get a job and save up and travel the world. It was always like a pie in the sky, far off dream or fantasy of mine. But I'm at the point now where I'm like, why 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 am I treating it like something that's never really going to happen? It's just a dream. Why don't I start taking actionable steps towards this wonderful, beautiful life that I want to have? um, I'm still young enough that I'm mobile and I have energy and I can do this. I can do this. And why wait 10 or 15 or 20 years when I might not be in the shape that I need to be to travel the world? So just do it now. Just do it now. And I woke up this past December, so it's been a little over 2 months. And I don't know what it was. It was the night of the full moon in Aquarius, my sign, my sun sign. And I woke up and I just felt like everything was different. Everything was different. I just felt different. I the way I looked at everything was different, and I don't know what it is. I cannot explain it, but I am so thankful. I am so grateful for whatever that was, because I up until then I had some bad um, health habits, and I was not living my best life, and I was not doing things that would help me l- propel me towards the life that I wanted to live. And for whatever reason, I woke up on that morning, and just boom, everything changed. I cut out unhealthy habits. I started obsessively following, or writing down every single thing that I ate or drank, and I'm tracking calories, I'm tracking protein, fiber, and fats. And the only reason why I put the fat on there really is just to know in a ballpark like how much fat I get in a day. Um, I had already been eating pretty healthy. We live on a homestead, on a small homestead in southern Indiana, and during the summer and fall, we grow most of our own produce organically, and we get butcher block for our meats, which is all grass fed and finished, cage free, hormone free. It's all, real healthy food. And we don't go out much. We don't eat much. We don't eat processed food very much. But there were places once I started writing all this down and tracking everything. There were places that I could definitely make improvements, and I did. This is my that was December, January. We're just starting February now. So this is the third month, and I've got this stack. I made uh this form. Oh gosh, what a spreadsheet! I made this spreadsheet of everything that I'm eating and drinking. I'm all the supplements that I take. I take lots of vitamins and supplements and stuff. I on my blood pressure twice a day. How many hours a night I sleep. How many minutes of meditation am I getting? uh, what forms of exercise did I do that day, and how many calories I burned off. Like this is pretty extensive, and I've been doing this for this will be the third month that I'm doing this. So I at first it seemed like excessive and just a lot of work. I'm used to it now, but I'm glad that I did, because I can track I can track where I could make improvements, and I knew what was happening. If I wasn't able to go to the bathroom as easy as it should be, all right, well then add some fiber. Make sure, and I'm tracking all the water I'm getting. Make sure I'm getting that 8 cups of water a day. Plus, I cut out caffeine, so um, herbal tea, decaffeinated herbal tea, juice. I drink aloe vera juice. I drink kombucha every day, so I'm tracking all that too, and it's helpful to have. And it took a while to get used to, but I'm used to. I've just write it down. Either look on the package of how much is 3 cups of organic spinach. Well, if it's not there, then I just go to Google and ask Google, and Google tells me. So that's what I have been doing, and kind of fine tuning my nutrition, and I can definitely say that I feel a difference. I cut out alcohol. I cut out caffeine, like I said. Um, what little bit of processed food that we were eating. Like we'd pick up a frozen pizza at the grocery store. We go into town only once a week, and we do our grocery shopping then. And I didn't always feel like cooking. I don't always feel like cooking. I'm not one of those people that just love to cook. I don't. I don't like cooking. it's it's a necessary. It's necessary, right? So I'm living with it. I'm trying to make peace with cooking, because I just have to. I don't live. I'm Indiana isn't a bastion of health, or a place where at least southern Indiana, where you can find health food stores and healthy restaurants and all that. No. No, we do have a health food store. And that's where I get my aloe vera juice and some of my herbal teas. Love it. Love that place. But as far as restaurants, no. Sadly. And plus, we live 35 minutes out of town anyway, so it's not like I can call Grubhub or whatever and have food delivered to my house. No. So there are some adjustments that I've been slowly making and getting used to over the last 2 months, and I really wanted to share with everybody because it's working, and I'm excited about it, and I hope to find others who want to go on this journey with me, and we can just share our successes together, because especially in a world so filled with negative energy, we have got to be the change we want to see in the world. We have to bring that positive, happy energy along with us and share it with others. So we're spreading the joy, spreading the positivity, spreading the message of health and prosperity and being excited about the future. So anyway, I'm so glad again that you clicked on this video, and I hope that you stayed here until the end. It's been a little over 20 minutes of me talking, but I hope you found some value in this, and I hope I get you excited for future videos. I'm going to be trying to post once a week. I will be doing updates on all of those things that I talked about: my health, weight, nutrition, career, finance, what I'm learning, what I'm learning about investments and stuff like that. I need to make a household budget and a savings plan, and that terrifies me. Like, I don't know. I've been a housewife since I was 18. I got married very young, started having kids very young. By the time my husband and I were 22, we had 3 children. So all I've ever done is be a housewife. And my husband has always taken care of the making the money, of course, and paying the bills. And so I've never had to deal with that. And I know how privileged I am, how fortunate I am that I haven't had to deal with that, because that's a lot of stress. So there's a lot of stress. But to be financially independent, to have some kind of independence, I'm going to need to learn how to do that. And I'm sure to most women, because most women in the United States don't have the luxury to just stay home and raise kids, because everything is so freaking expensive here, and we don't have a healthcare system. So you're on your own. You got to pay, or if you're lucky enough to have insurance, but sometimes they don't pay anything. So a two income household is the norm here. So probably a lot of women are like, oh my gosh, good grief, she doesn't even know how to pay bills. But I'm learning, y'all. I'm learning. I have got to learn all of this stuff, and it seems ridiculous to be almost 58 and learning stuff that I should have learned when I was a teenager. But I'm doing it. I'm here now. So thank you again for being here and spending your time with me. Please give me a thumbs up if you like this video, and if you found value and you want to follow along, click the bell icon so you can be alerted when I put up new videos. And comment below, what are you working on this year? I have just so much wonderful stuff in my future, and I know you do too. So please share below, and I will see you next time. Bye.